Hi. I was just thinking that lately I've seen so many people sharing. Well, it's not lately, it's since I've actually been looking or seeing or noticing anyway. There are a lot of people just sharing, maybe, um, just sharing their hearts out on social media. That it's really heartwarming. It really is, just to see people either wanting to be funny and make you laugh, or people that are wanting to share what they're going through, and in a special way. They're unique and different, and it's nice that people want to share and bring that into the world in a positive, loving way. So, and I know there's the opposite too, but it's just there's so many great ones out there. It's really heartwarming, and especially since I'm out there trying to use these clumsy words to explain what studies I've learned from the non-dual philosophy, from the direct path, and how much it's helped me. So, and just being a student with clumsy words and doing this in an odd way to find my own words and to find my own self and share. And we have a drawing to share what makes us feel good with the rest of the world, and to give back in gratitude for being here, or there's just a nudge to do that. There's just a draw to do that when you find something that really truly works for you. And it's not that you want someone to take what you say or to believe what you say or this, that, or the other, but those people that it resonates with, that sees what you're trying to do, or can relate to what you're doing, or there's something in them that needs what you're doing to see that they can do that, or they can feel better, or they can learn their own true nature and a way of doing it that they didn't know about, or something. So sharing is a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. And so now I've been writing a lot, so I can put my words down on paper and be able to maybe share them better and find the right words. But there again, it all comes out to the spontaneous moment, the now. And that's what's so beautiful. I'm having so many more now moments where I might plan the now, but the now is the now, and I just do it. And of course, I know I'm living on a timeline, so in the finite world in time, so I know, that I have to be at work and I have to do certain things at a certain time, and I know those things and follow those things, but the rest of me, there's just so many spontaneous moments that I'm enjoying so much. So it seems like I'm doing more what I need to do at the time I need to do it, and not on a time I need to do it. And that's special to me. That is super special to me. And that has gone on for a while, because if there's one thing I've learned from these studies, and from life, period, before the studies, is that the minute you pressure yourself, or you try to make something happen, or you try to get rid of your thoughts, or you try to do this, or you try to do that, then you just perpetuate it. So the best thing to do is just accept it and love it and let it go on through, and just not pay attention to it, but just accept it in a loving way, and just do what you want to do. It doesn't rule. It's just a thought. It's just there. Thoughts are beautiful because they create things. And the creative process is absolutely beautiful, and a part of our pure essence expression, as clumsy as it may be, because words are not enough. But the beauty of art, and the beauty of even words, when you find the right ones, or the good ones, or some people write poetry, some people we just write in our journals, and we can put things together in a way that it can relate to someone, in a way that it can be inspirational, or it can connect with someone. But our thoughts are not something. There's something that we have all the time. They float by in the universe, and they float by, and they float by, and they go by, and there are some crazy ones and some whatever. We don't even need to judge or even acknowledge, to stop one, jump in there and want to do something about it, or anything, but just knowing that you have thoughts, and let them float on by and not put attention to them. And then when you want to create something, your thoughts scurry together, and you put them in the order that you would like them to be in, to make that beautiful, whatever it is. And so that's something to recognize. And I know the other day I was talking about lack and fear, and how my life had been all about I want and I don't want. But when it's pertaining to lack and fear, it is definitely veiling your purest self, if you want to call. I use that's a word from Rupert, veiling. But it's hiding. It's where you can't see for a distance, or you can't see deeply inside, because there's a block. And with lack and fear, of course, and it's a constriction. But you can also do an I don't want and a want, which is something I didn't mention, where, of course, where you are a full being, you're full, and you're not filling a hole. And a want can come from there, because you're full, and the sharing wants to pour out of you. So you want to share. You want to share, to contribute, to give, to share. It's just a natural pouring out, to celebrate. all of these things. So same, well, with fear, it would be more of, there's going to be times when fear is a quick thing, or to get out of the way of something, or, you know, it's a good thing to have there. But when you're doing an I don't want, or if you can even do an I don't want, you don't agree, it just because you love everyone and everything, which is what I'm going for, because that's how I feel. But it's getting my head and my feelings all together in a line, because my feelings say I love everything and everyone. And then all these things that have been going on inside of me have blocked that. Not blocked it, but I take everything out on me. And so I've had to understand a lot of things. And I've done well with that. And doing well with that. So anyway, on the I don't want side, you can actually love everyone and still have, you know, I don't want you to do this, or there's things that some people think that you're not going to agree with, and you might say no to. And because you are individuals, it's like you have this one thing that ties us all together. It's not a thing, sorry. It is infinite being, and it's just being, that has no limits. This transparent, clear, pure being that has absolutely no limits is there. I don't know what words to use, but underneath everything that ties us all together, because we're all made of the same stuff. But due to our circumstances and our individual selves, we still have different thoughts. I don't know your thoughts, you don't know my thoughts, but we come together and we work and create and do all these great things together. And or we still, like I said, disagree and say, well, you know, I'm not going to do that. Or so you can do the I don't want and still be in your pure being, because you can still love someone and not want to do what they want to do, or it be not for what they believe in and how you feel. So there's people that are going to have opinions and people that are going to have beliefs, and you don't have that belief or the opinion, and you voice that. And so if the thing is though, if you know you're all made of the same stuff, it's not a matter of, you don't want to hurt the other person. They're your brother or sister. You don't want to hurt anyone, but you can disagree with anyone because of what your conditioning, what your life is, where you are, or in life, or whatever. There's differences. We're all different, and that's obvious. But that difference doesn't mean that we're an entity all to ourselves, because we're not. We have a divine, infinite stuff that we're made from. All of us, every single one of us, are made from the same stuff. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Good night, sweet dreams.